Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day, taking a quick look here at BONK, seeing what's going on. Got a lot of requests for this. We'll just double check quick key factors here. We did have our confirming factor letting us know that we did actually break through that resistance level as well as confirmed above the cloud. So that's a good sign. It may be a little late to get in now that the price is pulling back. Bitcoin is starting to retrace. So we're just going to see roughly where this ends up. But generally speaking, we're at a good place here in the overall sense. And the moral of the story here is we broke above that 0.382 fib level here recently. However, we're retesting it here again. So it kind of giving us some conflicting information, for lack of better terms. Let's go ahead and double check the back end here as well and kind of see where we're at. Quick congrats to our community members too as well for some awesome trades here. We can go ahead and see, of course, we're actually in really, really good shape here. Ocean took a short there. Filecoin took a short. Nice little 24 to 42% profit. Injective 76%. AVAX 82%. Nice longs here. Now, we haven't traded BONK yet just because there's a lot of different reasons, as to why it was just added actually to Bitunix exchange too. So if you're not part of that, be sure you register for our trading competition. Links down below for that. It's a lot of fun. We do need 30 members upwards of March 27th. All right, folks, let's go ahead and double check a couple of things here. So what I want to see here is the back-end data, see where we're at for the liquidation this last, 7 days. We can see we're right there at about 3.7, upwards of 4.0. Those are some really good levels there. 2.5 is also another level too. So these are basically the longs and the shorts. Just we're kind of closer to the shorts actually. So it might be safe to presume the price action is more likely to go up than down, but that's not a presumption you want to make a trade off of, right? We want to kind of look at the liquidation levels in both directions and just verify that, hey, we're closer to the upside. We could actually see the price sweep up one more time before the price legs down, just because only half of it was taken out so far. And you're probably wondering to yourself, well, what does liquidation have anything to do with it? But truth is, it has a lot to do with it, and it's just something you want to kind of be mindful of. Those are areas that whales will tend to have a tendency of sweeping towards moving forward. I just think it's something we want to kind of pay attention to. Okay, so if that is the case, the price action could continue higher. We can see here so far we're establishing higher highs and higher lows. It's a very, very good sign. We're above the cloud. A lot of confirming factors. So let's double check on the daily and work our way down and kind of see what this means for us here. So quickly to note, we can go ahead and see that we are in pretty good shape here above all moving averages. We can also confirm as well that we are stochastically swinging up, which is a sign that the price could, in fact, continue to pivot and bounce from here. But we see money flow index pulling back a little bit and RSI being kind of stagnant in the 60-70 range. Okay, that's not a bad thing at all. It's more bullish than bearish. But the fact is, money flow index is pulling out, so that could factor in a little bit here. Keep in mind, 24-hour period, not really all that big of a deal because of the fact that we saw this correction, we've broken through this descending trend line, so that's a very positive sign. But we have a MACD divergence on the horizon too, where the price could literally drop out. Okay, so we could see the price pull back. Again, this is conflicting information, folks. When you have this, you don't necessarily want to take a trade. It's one of those interesting things. You want to be very careful. So what I'm getting at here is the 4-hour time frame. We can see we're just above that current point of control with volume. We got a lot of volume between 308 and 326. That's some round numbers there for you. And we take a look at stochastic RSI is swinging down, RSI is coming back down, money flow index is also doing so as well. So these are not great signs here, but we're above 50 on the RSI. So truth is, at the end of the day, we're not in terrible shape. But again, we're treading water here, so to speak. This doesn't look fantastic. We could very well lose that level. MACD is also diverging. So is this a bad thing? Not at all. It just isn't a great thing. However, we're above all moving averages, so I would celebrate that as a positive. Generally speaking, I'm leaning a little bit more towards the price action being able to bounce here soon off of that level there at about 316. That's a possibility. Okay, so again, keep in mind, we go off possibilities and probabilities here, not necessarily hopes and prayers. Right? So again, if you're taking a trade, we want to take a trade on some good realistic stuff here. And if we kind of draw this out, this is that point of control we talked about previously, right in that midway point at about 320. We can see there's a previous resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts to break that level. We could see a bounce off that level here soon. Okay, so these are larger time fib levels. Keep that in mind, kind of letting us know that we're right there, that 0.382 level. So the general consensus here is that we've got some conflicting information on most time frames. Well, what do you do with that? Do you take a trade because you want to just take a trade and you're kind of itching to take a trade? Probably not. That's what most people do. That's what gamblers do. What you should be doing here in this case is not taking a trade, waiting for the price action to level itself out here at this mid-range, this point of control, and confirming that we hold that level first. Okay. Same thing with Ichimoku Cloud here. We can see we're getting a sell signal coming up here very, very soon. So in other words, even though we have good momentum to the upside, and we have a good, the price action is above the cloud, we can still see the lagging span here soon to intersect, basically letting us know that, hey, we've lost the momentum here. We may want to consider taking profit. Okay, so you're getting profit on this coin. Why be greedy? Why hold out? I would recommend taking some profit, let the rest ride. Consider a second entry again if the price action ends up going sideways. Thank you again so much for watching. Of course, hopefully this described things for you. And I know it's this one isn't like the cleanest chart. Okay, and coins like this have a tendency of doing that. So please, 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 if you're watching this and you're considering taking a position right now, I would recommend waiting. We do not have confirmation, and you also got to recognize too that 95% of trading is waiting. It's a waiting game, really. It's all about patience. I mean, I might analyze 30 to 40 charts in a day and find one or good opportunities tops. Lately, I've been finding a lot more short opportunities than long opportunities. Even though there's a lot of coins taken off, Bitcoin is hitting its tentative max, right? It's kind of got some bearish divergences here. We may consider shorting Bitcoin soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something here today. Again, you can trade Bitunix on the best exchange in the world. My personal opinion, Bitunix, link down below. They've been very good to our community. No KYC or VPN, so if that's a requirement for you and your country, look no further. These guys are awesome. We also got a trading competition coming up on the 27th, or rather 28th. Looking forward to kicking that off with you guys. But we do need more registrations, so make sure you jump in there and register. I look forward to working with you either way. Look at it. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.